So do a trade recap. Yeah, I've been gone for about a month now. Reason being, I started school back again, so didn't really have that much time to be uploading videos. Since once I'm done trading, I go straight to class. So it wears out for me because I have classes in my afternoon or closer to my afternoon, so I have time to trade in the morning. Besides the point, no excuses. We're back every single day, every single trading day that we're here. Trade recaps every single day. Starting off, QQQ, we had 2 W trades. IWM also had another W trade. So pretty good day so far for me. So obviously QQQ, I don't really trade options anymore for QQQ. I just do it off of NAS 100 on my funded account. Reason being, uh, Theta Decay. Theta Decay has been absolutely fucking my plays and fucking with my profits. As you can see, these are the last few days, and if you have been trading these last few days last week, you could tell that price action has not been the best, and it takes forever for trades to play out. So Theta Decay hasn't been really the best. Or Theta Decay has been kind of fucking us, like especially for this trade. This was 2 weeks ago Friday, but either way, your Theta Decay is gone. It's eating away at your profits. I recommend anyone who trades QQQ, SPY, whatever, to switch to a funded account or at least a live futures account just so they can stay away from Theta Decay. I know Robinhood and Webull is very easy to use. I've used it myself for over a year now. It's very simple, very easy to use. I like it. However, Theta Decay is just not it for QQQ and SPY. That's why with IWM, Theta Decay is not as strong because it's a little bit less volatile than QQQ and NAS or and SPY. But either way, starting off with QQQ. Let me go over these trades. Starting off with QQQ, we're just gonna go to market open. Fuck, what is going on? Select bar, boom. I can see that we are obviously before market opens, we're kind of below this range over here. We want it to get above. I'm just gonna delete this as well, just so I have a view playing forward. Starting off, market open, boom, tanked to the upside, swept all of these pre-market highs, and now at this point in time we're looking to go either more higher to gain more liquidity, sweep more of these highs and then to the downside, or just find imbalance to the downside and a retracement back into the imbalance. So obviously I don't trade right away. You could have taken this right away, but hey, look, you could have taken this right away, right off the start, and be like, oh my god, this is a fair value gap to the upside, we're gonna go higher. Let me just show you. This is why you don't trade until good 15 to 20, 30 minutes after market opens. So let me just show you for example. So now we're looking for a bearish fair value gap to the downside. Okay, boom. Now we see that this fair value gap was created, and the next candle right after that fair value gap was a retracement back into that fair value gap. So what do? Take it to the downside. Put your stop loss right above these highs right here, and then I put my take profit right at market lows, and then let's see what happens. Okay, so remember when I told you that you could have taken a trade off of this? Okay, let's just say you had your stop loss right here. You had your take profit, but fuck knows where. What the fuck just happened, bro? Yeah, you earned profits for a little bit, but then boom, you got swiped. This is why you need to wait till market plays out, dies down a little bit. This is huge volume right here. This is enormous volume. You want to take this slower volume once it starts to chill out a little bit. Let's delete this. Continue to the downside, boom, take profit hit. Speed up my computer a little bit. Pre-market, I saw that we had a 5-minute fair value gap to the upside. So what I wanted to do is wait for price to come back into this fair value gap, and you can also see that this blue candle to the downside is also a order block. So basically marked out this order block and this fair value gap, waited for price to come back into both of those, and boom, right from the get-go, 50% point took it to the upside right here. Turn the magnet back on. Put my stop loss right below these lows. So tight stop loss, so I risked a little bit more. Put my take profit at this resting liquidity up here. I had two take profits. One was right here, and then one was my final take profit right above here. So, like I said, I risked a little bit more because my stop loss was very, very tight. So I was able to play with a little bit more money. So, moving along, see what happens. So, take profit hit right here. Move stop loss to break even or a little bit above. Sometimes it depends on the trade. I was already in profits right here, so I just left it at break even. And I was already happy with my profits. Let's see what happens. So we're continuing, swept these highs. This is where a lot of people were like, oh fuck, like maybe I should start selling off my positions. We swept liquidity right here. We made a fair value gap, and we entered that fair value gap. This is an indication to the downside, but what market decided to do is to completely disrespect this fair value gap and continue higher. So let's just see what continues to happen, and boom, just like that, we are done. So two trades in the book just like that. Get rid of this, oops, and this as well. Two trades in the book just like that. Let's go to IWM. Pretty much the same concept for IWM. Pre-market slept all of these lows right here. Phenomenal price action during pre-market. Waited for a fair value gap to be formed. Waited for a fair value gap to be formed. And waited for a retracement back into it. Boom. Took it off right there off that wick. Played it out. Just like that. Phenomenal trading day. Was pretty much done. I started class at 11, so I had some time to go for a run, made some breakfast, stuff like that. I did definitely want to mention that I also did some paper / forward testing trades while I was in school. This trade played out perfectly. There was news at 12:55, as you can see. Price made a fair value gap during news candle. Wanted for price to come back into that fair value gap. Straight to the downside. I targeted low of day, which it hit perfectly. And then also I did the same thing on QQQ. This one I took to the upside. I saw that we created a 5-minute inverse fair value gap. So we could see that this fair value gap was created to the downside. What happened is it disrespected that fair value gap and it created an inverse fair value gap. Waited for price to come back into it. Boom, straight to the upside. Put my take profit right below this fair value gap right here, and then played out perfectly. I think it's really important to take paper trades as well when you're done trading to preserve your capital. I think preserving your capital is one of the most important things when you're trading. Helps you build your capital as well. Obviously, if let's just say, for example, okay, I took this trade, price took a shit. Okay, why the fuck did it took a shit? All right. Besides the point, you should not be trading the stuff you already traded. So I made my money right here off of QQQ, these two trades, and then the IW1 as well. Why would I want to risk that on another trade? So I think it's very important to forward test / back test / paper trade, because at that point you could practice your skill and make sure that you are on top of yourselves, making sure that you are keeping up with yourselves. I definitely really think it's also very important to journal your trades, such as either making a video of you going over your trade or going onto Notion. If you don't know what Notion is, I definitely recommend it to anyone who's watching this video. Go on there, make an account, and then from there you can put all your trades in there. For example, I'll actually show you right now. So I have a bunch of things on here. Either mind over matter. So this is kind of like my mentality stuff. I have my daily tasks, my daily journal, trades taken, year goal, all that kind of shit. Workout plan, whatever it is. I think it's really important for everyone to have some kind of plan and journaling that they have. Reason I say that is because you're able to look back and see how far you've either come, look up at the mistakes that you've made, and then from there you could just call only go up. So I definitely recommend that to everyone. Yeah, back on this grind. Not gonna miss a single day. Gonna continue to upload every day, unless something obviously major happens where I'm not able to upload. But see you guys.